Hi everyone, I am Teacher Cheryl, your English teacher. Today, we are going to study about adjectives' degree of comparison. At the end of the lesson, the pupils are expected to determine the rules in using the degrees of comparison of adjectives. Use correct degree of comparison of adjective in the sentence. First, we have to define what is an adjective. Adjective is a word that describes a noun. It describes the color, size, shape, taste, number, and texture of a noun. For example, I have here a pencil. What are the words that we are going to use in describing a pencil? It is long, yellow, and hard. I have here another example, a book. What are the words that we are going to use in describing the book? It is thick, it is heavy, and useful. Look at the words that are inside the box. We have a pencil and a book. They are an example of a noun. What is a noun? A noun is a word that names something such as person, place, or thing. For example, a tree, ball, boy, and car. How do we how do we describe a noun? I have here a flower. Let us describe the flower. A fragrant flower. The encircled word is fragrant. It is an example of an adjective. Another one is a car, a new car. The encircled word is new. The word new is also an example of an adjective. A man, an old man. To describe the man, we have used the word old. Old is an example also of an adjective. Let us look at these three girls. We have Anna, Lorna, and Betty. Let us describe and compare the dresses of the three girls. We can say that Anna's dress is long. Lorna's dress is longer than of Anna's. Betty's dress is the longest among the three. What are the words that are underlined? Long, longer, and longest. Those are the words that are used in comparing the dresses of the three girls. Now, let us compare the three houses. We have Leo's house, Ben's house, and Jan's house. What are the describing words for these houses? Let us describe these three houses based on its size. Leo's house is big. Ben's house is bigger than of Leo's. Jan's house is the biggest among the three. The words big, bigger, and biggest are an adjective that describes the three houses according to its size. Now, let us compare again the three houses based on its cost. Leah's house cost 500,000 pesos. Ben's house cost 1,800,000 pesos. And Jan's house costs 5 million pesos. Let us compare now. Leah's house is expensive. Ben's house is more expensive than of Leah's. Jan's house is the most expensive among the three. The word expensive, more expensive, and most expensive are words that describes the three houses. To further understand about how to compare nouns and pronouns, let me discuss to you about the 3 degrees of comparison. First, positive degree. Second, comparative degree. And third, the superlative degree. Positive degree. We use this when we speak about only one person or a thing. We do not compare anything. For example, Brian is tall. The house is big. The flower is beautiful. Comparative degree. It is used when we are comparing two persons, places, or things. Remember the rule number 1. For one-syllable adjectives like long, straight, big, tall, large, hot. If the adjective ends in one vowel plus one consonant, we double the final consonant and add er. For example, big. It becomes bigger. Fat, fatter. Look at Bert and Jevin. We can say that Jevin is fatter than Bert. We use fatter than because we have compared two persons. Rule number 2. For two-syllable adjectives like honest, happy, narrow, famous, crazy, and gentle. Remember, we have to add the word more for two-syllable adjectives. Example, honest, more honest, famous, more famous. We have here Rose and Lily. We can say that Rose is beautiful and Lily is more beautiful. Or we can say that Lily is more beautiful than Rose because we are comparing two flowers. If the adjective ends with consonant Y, change Y to I and add ER. For example, happy. The word happy ends with Y, so we have to change Y and add ER. It becomes happier. Crazy, crazier. For superlative degree, it is used when comparing 3 or more nouns and pronouns. It shows highest degree of quantity and quality of adjective. For example, adjective that ends with Y, we have to change Y into IEST. For example, happy, happier, happiest. For an adjective with 2 or more syllables, we have to add the word most. For example, useful, more useful, the most useful. And for the adjective that has 1 syllable, we have to add est. For example, sweet, sweeter, sweetest. Young, younger, youngest. Hot, hotter, hottest. And we have also an irregular adjectives. This is an exemption to the rule. All we have to do is we have to be familiarized with those irregular adjectives. For example, good, better, and best. Look at the illustration. These are more examples of the degrees of comparison. Tall, taller, tallest. Fat, fatter, fattest. Easily, more easily, most easily. Large, larger, largest. High, higher, highest. Low, lower, lowest. Little, less, least. Fast, faster, and fastest. Now, if you will be given a chance to choose, which of the three sets of food would you like to eat and why? Answer this on your paper. And here is another activity. Directions. Use the correct degree of comparison. I am giving you 5 minutes to answer this activity. I hope you had a great time learning with me. See you again for another topic. Thank you, Teacher Cheryl saying, God bless.